Who needs to know? All who would understand the world. All who would glimpse the unseen hands that touch our lives. You will learn the secrets of tradecraft, the tools and techniques that influence battles and sway governments. You will uncover extraordinary stories hidden behind the headlines. You will meet men and women living by their wits, lurking in the shadows of world affairs. More important, however, are the people you will not meet. The most successful spies are the unknown spies who remain undetected. Our task is to judge their craft, not their politics, their skill, not their loyalty. Our mission is to understand these daring professionals and their comrades, to recognize their ingenuity and imagination. Our goal is to see past their maze of mirrors and deception, to understand their world of intrigue. The museum was in development for 7 years before it finally opened in July 2002. You'll learn a lot about spying here, and it's realistic too because many of the board members are former spies themselves. But remember, all is not as it seems.
We were in there for like 2 hours just reading all kinds of neat things. Like there was like this whole thing about Shakespeare, and they questioned whether or not he actually wrote some of his plays, and like I had heard that before but never in like the detail that they had in there to read about. And some of the code breaking stuff that they had in there, like people that were able to decipher all these different codes just using like math and cross-referencing different books and materials was incredible. I thought I'd check it out again because I know there's things that I didn't get a chance to read just because so many people were going through it. But I mean, there's tons in there that I saw, and there's still a lot more that I'd like to see again, and maybe even check out some of the videos that they have in there that I didn't really get to sit and see.
Yeah, it's really neat, the way they carry it through and carry you through the introduction of becoming a spy and take you through the different time periods of history and seeing all the gadgets. It's very neat.
Well, from the very beginning, it is an international spy museum. It is the only one in the world. There are some other collections, private collections. There are some museums dedicated to specialty items, but no one else tries to cover intelligence both through history and globally. And we do that both through our exhibits and through the active series of programs we run through the year, focusing on different parts of the world and different historical eras. The other thing, too, is that this is an immersive experience. From the moment you come into the lobby until you actually leave the collection, as it were, you are immersed in the world of espionage. We are a mixed media museum, so that the visitor is both exposed to a variety of sort of sense effects in this, what we call immersion experience, and exposed to a variety of stories. These are the stories of spies from different sides of the, let's say, of the Cold War, different sides of World War II. What they did, how they did it, what some of the consequences were. And so the visitor is drawn in and exposed both to the methodology of espionage as well as meeting through the story format a number of spies. The different parts try and achieve different things. I think probably for me, as a professional intelligence officer, the part that I would probably linger most at if I were with a visitor is the part where we show the real tools of espionage. The first section of the museum is called School for Spies, and there you will see a lot of the devices, things that you and I have talked about, the cameras, the bugging equipment, the microdots, the coding equipment. All those things are very real. Some of the devices here were used in espionage. Others were developed for use in espionage. And so you're looking at devices that were both used, let's say, during World War II, during the Cold War, and I suspect a number of them are still in use today.
I think the coolest thing in the Spy Museum was they have a spy cam somewhere in space, and you can narrow down anywhere in the world pretty much. Or like in the United States, you can see your own house, you can see the schools, you can see like the cars parked in your neighborhood. So you pretty much look everywhere. It's like a still photograph, I think, and I thought that was really cool.
It was interesting. We actually had a number of friends there today, and my daughter is 16. She enjoyed it with another friend that was 16. We had children that were along all the way down to the age of 9, and all of them enjoyed it. Everything from the interactive areas where they were crawling through the air ducts, along with the things where they could be involved with the computers and listening and trying to look at the makeup.
I think you should definitely go if you have the time, and if you're in the area, it's a cool place to be. You can learn a lot about history. how espionage dates all the way back to like the beginning of time. So yeah, it's a good learning experience. It's pretty cool. So I would recommend it.